What's up, guys? Welcome to the latest episode of Bulldogs Corner. As you can see, we're in our bye week. We played 3 games. We have a lot to get into, so let's just go ahead and get into it. The first thing, we're just going to go over what happened. We started off going up to Louisville. That was a great game. Um, we obviously came out with the win. Um, as you can see, we came out. We actually dominated this game. Just gave up some scores here and there. Uh, we got 1 interception. Um, it was a rushing. Like our defense as our defensive line has really showed up this year, starting off. So I'm really proud of that. Um, really doing a great job. So first game, Bullock threw for 281 yards, had 1 touchdown. He was 28 for 38, 73% passing completion. Clark showed up. He's the running back we got in the transfer portal. 116 yards on 20 carries, had a touchdown. Butcher is not happy right now, but we're trying to fix that. We really need to fix that. He's not happy at all with his playing time. Uh, but we'll fix that throughout the season. Latulis took me whole season and off season to figure out how to pronounce his name. 10 receptions, 132 yards. He's really showed up playing the slot as he did last year with a touchdown in that game. French, we actually, not this game, it was after the game that we lost to Duke. We actually moved him to the outside number one receiver, where he should have been the whole time. Um, had to get in the lab after that game to see if that would work, and it's obviously working. Uh, this is our freshman right here, the red shirted from last year, I believe. I believe so. But he's really showing some things in the first 3 games. And then on defense is Blair had the 1 interception. We're really doing good on the sacks this year. Hope to continue to be able to move forward with that. And then we went up to Duke, went up to Durham, and we lost. We is I don't know what. Well, obviously we came out strong, and then the second quarter, third quarter is really what swung the tide. And then we had turnovers also. He threw Bullock threw 2 interceptions, and you just can't win. You can't have winning football like that. This is not gonna work. And then this guy I was talking crap about, man, he showed me what's what as a freshman, as a true freshman. And they were playing screens, or they were doing screens, and by the time I really realized that they were doing screens, it was just too late. It was too late. It was too late. And then those 2 picks didn't help. We got sacked twice. It was just a bad game all around. Clark led the way with 47 rushing yards. We gotta start. We gotta make sure we start getting them moving out of the backfield too, catching passes out of the backfield. I mean, our two main receivers went off, but you know, we just couldn't capitalize on what was going on. So just couldn't capitalize on it. Couldn't do it. Even forced a pick. Couldn't do it. So, and then we after that we returned to the friendly confines of Joe Allett. We welcomed them in Pittsburgh, and we showed them what's what. Even though that score doesn't look like, the score tells a different story than what the game actually, what actually happened in the game. We actually dominated this game, I believe. Defensive line came to play. Negative 13 yards rushing. The defensive line came to play. 534 total yards. You know, we had a chance at a pick. Jackson just dropped it. Man, we played that to a T, and he just dropped it. But all in all, you know, defense really showed up, even though it really doesn't look like they did, but they did. Bullock 406, 3 touchdowns, 3 pass touchdowns. 69% completion rate, 203 quarterback rating. Clark showed up again. He's really emerging as a great running back. Using him, we're trying. Like I think I said in one of the videos. I think it was that first game where he had all those carries. I don't want to get him hurt. So we found a way to divvy up the carries, and also hopefully that'll help Butcher bring this grade up, so he doesn't leave potentially. This is the fullback that we got pulling in carries. I mean, I can't just leave him in the fullback spot with the speed that he has and the way that he carries the ball. So he's gonna get some touches. His yardage might not be glamorous per se, but you know. And then this is our freshman. This is the 4-star that we brought in. We got him in a few plays. We're gonna start using him a little bit more. All in all, though, we definitely want to hopefully get our offensive line a little bit better, because we got stuffed on a couple plays, and I mean, you gotta leave it to the run or the quarterback to pick up the first downs. That's what those 2 runs were. Then I mean, you know, we're gonna have some issues. But moving to his new spot, and we're gonna use him some more. He's not gonna be like I had Wilkerson. He's definitely going to be having more receptions in this, but like he is showing out in his new spot, in his new role, and Camelot is adjusted to his new role because I switched him to number 2 receiver. So I think this is going to work. Obviously, we're leaving Latulis in the slot, so I think this is going to work, and then we're going to get our tight ends coming on in. Defense, man, sacks all over the board. Just sacks all over the board. Defense played great. We had a couple or a few plays that we let go, but besides that, like especially defensive line played great. Couldn't ask for a better performance from them. So yeah, that's where we stand with that. And then we will go into season stats just so we can get some totals real quick. So he's already over 1,000 yards passing, 7 touchdowns and 2 picks. We're gonna try to knock this out of the park. 1-0 each year or each week. 1-0. That's what they want. That's what we're gonna give them. Clark with 215 yards rushing already. Definitely got to get him more carries. I hope that grade comes up. I don't want him to leave. Yeah. And the reason his grade is not going down is because I have him in some of the passing plays that I run a lot. So that's why his grade's not down. Maybe I need to do Butcher like that and some other passing plays or something, because I would be bad if he left. But we're going to try to do a 3-headed monster. We really are. And Cook bringing up the rear. He's playing really good as a redshirt freshman. In the passing downs that he's in, they're really good. Going to try to get that a little bit higher. See what we can do with that. But we're going to try to have a 3-headed monster and see what we do. As you can see, the defense is. This is a lot more tackles already than. I mean, in 3 games. I mean, this is something. This is a big jump compared to the previous year, our first year. So I'm getting my type of players in that I want to run my scheme, and that's helping a lot with that. So we're gonna lose a lot of leadership after this year, but right now we have them. So we're gonna try to ball out 1-0 each week. That's what we're doing. So in recruiting, so we got a lot of players that are on tap to come in week 4. Well, we got 4. So we got the right guard, Brightwell. What's going on with him? Okay, so this one, we don't know what his other motivation is. So we did a soft sell on 2, which one we think is going to be. And after the bye week, we'll come back and find out which one it is, and then we'll go all in on the hard sell, and then put the other 10 on it. This running back, this athletic running back, got him coming in. And as you can see, where's it at? Right here, as you can see, we got the right guard and the right tackle coming in. So that's going to help with that visit, complimentary visit. And then we got a wide receiver that's coming in. This guy. I took some of his points away so I could schedule the other visits, because we got visits all the way down already scheduled out week 6, and I think the latest one would be right now. No, I didn't. So the latest one right now is week 6, I believe. Week 6. So that's where we stand with recruiting. And then as soon as we advance, I'll be able to add all the rest of these points back, so we can get into week 4. And that's how that's going to shake out. Should be able to do that right now. Should be able to do that right now. How's everybody doing today? Oh! Well, how about that? Where's my Hassenpfeffer? Caleb Payne from New Orleans, Louisiana, has committed to the program. Don't even want to come on a visit. He's good to go. I like it. I like it. I like it. We having some playing style issues because we allowing all these passing yards. I knew eventually that was going to become a problem. That's why I don't like going after the play style in the back end of the defense. That's why I don't like doing it. But you're coming on week 4, so we'll add your 10 because you're clutch. So we'll add your 10. You're week 5, but Alabama, where you coming from? Hometown hero. We'll go ahead and add your 10 back. You're week 6. And which one were you? You are clutch. That's how that works. You go ahead and find out what they are. You just go ahead and drop 20 on each one that you think it is, and bam, there you go. That's how that works. Week 5. And we're gonna have to go ahead and schedule you from somewhere. We did the same thing here. These all C's. Pull out my handy dandy calculator real quick to find out what that is. C and C minus. Send the house. That's a send the house right there. That's what that is. That's a send the house, so that's not gonna work. Maybe if that playing style comes up more, maybe we'll be able to hard sell him later. Week 4, you're good to go. You're week 4. Hometown hero. That's what we got for him. That is that one. That should be, let me check this one just real quick. C plus, C minus, and a B plus. Hard sell. And then put your 50 on. You're week 6. And there, 2 lanes coming up strong for some reason. How many of y'all back off? And we already got one that committed. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab two of these instead of just one. So we'll put 25 on you and 25 on you. That's how it's gonna work. And then hopefully after week 4 we'll have some commits, and then we'll go ahead and knock out the rest of these and go ahead and schedule his visit. I think that's the way I'm gonna play that. And since his visit's already scheduled for week 12, we got time to schedule his and and have time to work on those grades that he's wanting, especially the playing style one. So this is our board. Looking good so far. Kind of scared, kind of leery about this one. I need him to go ahead and Man, week 5 can't get here fast enough, I don't think. Can't get here fast enough. Glad playing style ain't one of his issues, one of his motivators, because that would be a problem. We have a pretty good hard sell on him though, so yep, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So going in week 4, we're gonna play South Alabama, and we're hopefully gonna go 1-0. It's a conference opener, and we're gonna go out and give it our best. So yeah, that's where we're at. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As always, I really do. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you smash that like button, leave comments, subscribe, hit that noti bell. If you want to be a part of the journey, follow the link for the Discord and let me know. Follow the instructions from the first video of season 2, and we'll get you in there. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. And as always, peace and love.